just like have a slight segue to some of the funniest shit I've seen in my life?
Okay, what?
This show is going over long, but let's. Okay, so this can you guys even see my screen? Or is it so small?
It's so small.
Okay, so
So
basically,
small.
It's
a bunch of emails were leaked from the Sony link after North Korea hacked them or whatever.
Okay.
But I'll read it out to you guys, okay? So after the Amazing Spider-Man 2 flopped, not really flopped, it made like 700 million, which was the lowest grossing movie at the time. But anyway, that's when they started having talks with like Kevin Feige and all that stuff, right? But can I just read to you some of the plans that they had for Spider-Man? It is so funny. Like, no, okay, it's funny to me because these are people dealing with like so much money, and then there are a bunch of spelling errors in their email. So I don't know why that's really funny to me. But okay, I'll just read some of my favorite highlights. Contracts: retain Emma Stone for Carnage movie, resign Andrew on a 5-picture deal, 3-picture deal for Dane DeHaan, and they're just like throw everything. This is the funny part. Net gain, you saw Amazing Spider-Man 2, it made net gain of $35 million, which isn't horrible, right? And then this is what they said: not appropriate for the Amazing Spider-Man 2, must make at least 500 million on next Spider-Man film to maintain stability. That is
Why?
so funny. And now it's fine. Look at it now. Huh? Look at it. Wait, okay. This is gonna go long, but no one's busy. Okay,
No one's busy.
Maybe sell fully and make the Amazing Spider-Man 3 an animated. This is the idea that was going on.
What? Make it animated? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Maybe sell fully and make the Amazing Spider-Man 3 an animated film, voiced by Andrew and other past cast members. Sinister Six. This is so funny to me. Sinister Six still is appealing. Potential to break 2 billion mark.
Why are they evaluating an idea like before they've even made it?
Achieved by more exciting and dramatic special effects, and also add the Amazing Spider-Man 2 to title. Like,
I wonder how do they calculate the value?
We haven't
Sinister Six is a 2 billion
but can you,
idea.
as two students of business, I'm not a business student. You guys as interns probably, and you working right now, you said probably have to like comb over a bunch of financial models and like back up your theses really well. And this is like the president of Sony going like 2 billion.
2 billion. Sinister Six for 2 billion, bro.
Crazy. It's we have got okay, and then possibly this is so funny. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was such a flop that they were like possibly return to Spider-Man 4. It's not Toby wrong. Toby, Maguire, and Dunst. Convince Raimi to return and write direct. Like,
Christine Dunst, they probably forgot her name and just like Dunst.
Convince
Rami.
Okay, so this is the behind the scenes of what happened. Disney, Marvel, that whole deal, which I think might be the most interesting part of the show. Okay, 11 a.m. Avi Arad and Paul Mac arrived. Pleasantries. So they had 3 options that they talked with Feige about. So the first option for Spider-Man was continue with full ownership starting in the titles are so funny. Continue with full ownership starting in 2016 with The Amazing Spider-Man Sinister Six Part 1 and The Amazing Spider-Man Sinister Six Part 2 in early 2017.
Okay. All right,
man. The title is so fucking long. It's a joke. In late 2017, female-led film starring Emma Stone as antagonist Carnage.
What?
What the heck is going
that's
on?
where they lost me. The Amazing Spider-Man Part 1, Part 2, I was like, okay.
No. The Amazing Spider-Man Sinister Six Part 1. Sinister Six Part 2. Why so long? Just call it Sinister Six. Oh my god.
Why is this?
Because it's $2 billion idea.
It's not horrible. I think the Emma Stone as Carnage seems fun. I think, whatever.
No, that one is where they lost me. Jesus Christ, what the hell?
I'm not done yet. This leads into 2018 Venom, which we got. Venom.
And finally, Amazing Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man 4 Part 1
What?
2018 and The Amazing Spider-Man 4 Part 2 in 2019.
Okay, this gives us 5 and
Let me read it. But do they think they're Harry Potter or something? Just okay lah, we do Part 1, Part 2. Oh my god, this is so bad. This gives us 5 Andrew Garf. They spell his name as Garfield films, and
Garfield.
1 more Emma film. Channing Tatum no longer Venom, so reassess wrong options.
I'm impressed by its grammar.
Oh, here's this. 2020 could be female-led spin-off film and Spider-Man versus the Amazing Spider-Man in 2021, which we kind of got. And here's the kicker. Wait, I want you guys reactions to this. Tobey Maguire and Andrew together, about 2 billion in profits.
but still,
So
Hey, but the
Sinister
funny
6
thing-
is a 2 billion idea, and then now Toby and Andrew is another 2 billion idea. Woo! Make money, huh?
Quick maths, 4 billion.
Okay.
Plus
We
2 more.
make
Two
fun.
fun,
We
two
make fun of
four.
them.
Oh yeah.
Quick maths.
We make fun of them, but Spider-Man No Way Home
And then
right now is on a budget of 200 million and a box office of 1.6 million in a pandemic. So interesting.
Big plans,
Maybe
big
not,
plans.
but let's continue with this because it's really funny.
No,
Okay,
I
Sam,
don't understand why they are evaluating it in this
the
thing. This
valuation
is just
wonky as hell, right? It's
no,
so dumb.
why is it even important? Like this is just ideas to see. Why do you need to evaluate how much it's worth? It's like, it's like this idea is clearly a $2 billion idea. This one
Me
clearly.
like it.
Then how offended are you with their random valuations? Very.
I'm so triggered, man. I'm so triggered. Like,
And
how
then-
do they even calculate it? That's my question. Do they just pluck it up from the sky? I think they try to scare Marvel away. They'd be like, 2 billion. No talk.
We're not done yet. Myself, Avi, Matt, and Doug were for this. Okay, and here's the other deal they had: share rights with Marvel. This
which is
benefits
what
Marvel
they
more than
did.
us, so not that great. Spider-Man in Infinity War and Civil War with a new solo reboot produced by us, released in 2017. We got, and sequel is spelled wrong, 2019. This is interesting. Dylan O'Brien, definite option for new Peter. Would start in high school, Marvel on Twitter. Okay, we got this. Blah, blah,
yeah.
blah.
Wow.
He will be.
What about it? That would be
No, he will be decent.
Too old, I think.
Yeah,
I
too
like
old,
Tom.
but no, but he will be decent, you know.
Decent, he'll be a decent Spider-Man, but whatever, we got that. Okay, here's the funny part. They wanted to sell the license to Marvel for at least $5 billion. Value Bill suggested 1.5 billion, but not enough. Very big. So what do you guys think? Is Spider-Man
Very
value
big
that- this
property.
is- You know what's crazy? Sony doesn't even own the rights to merchandise. Disney owns the rights to the Spider-Man merchandise. Do you think Spider-Man is worth 5 billion? What do you guys think?
I mean,
You
if,
don't
in
think so,
terms of
Ethan?
sales, probably profits.
No,
not
not sales, just box office. This is just films.
I mean,
Yeah,
the recent
yes.
Spider-Man is quite good, but I don't think it's that much.
Not
too much.
yet. No, I think it is depending on how you do it. Like not this fucking Cine Part 1, Part 2 to be honest.
It's such a crap name, man.
We will
Oh,
put
it's
Toby and
such a
Andrew
good
together to be
name.
like no, like even if you
Oh.
no even like no, but look at what Far From Home has done. Like this is one of the
No Way
signs.
Home,
Like no, like no, sorry, yeah, No Way Home. Like if you
Okay, nah,
do
home.
if you can do it properly, you know, like
Make
if you
good
can
movie, money will come.
no if you can execute it perfectly, you can. Yeah, 5 billion is actually
Can.
like to me is very conservative. Like I think even
Conserve.
I
And then
think
you add on
even 7 or 8 you can
Spider-Verse.
go. You can
Oi,
even
oi.
no, but I'm not. I'm pulling up numbers just like them. But like I'm saying that no,
The
but I'm
CEO
saying that
mindset.
no, but I'm saying that what is that? It is worth a lot of money. Like damn, like really you can. No, yeah, 5 billion. I think okay lah. but still,
Wow.
where the hell do you
You
pull
do
these numbers
realize-
from?
You do realize that Star Wars was only worth 4 billion and Pixar was also only worth 4 billion. And I think Pixar 8 billion, I think. Pixar was worth 8 billion, Marvel 4 billion. So I don't know
No,
how
but
they
then,
value this stuff.
but
It's
no,
so
but the
funny.
thing is like even I don't know, this thing has just come out, the Activision and the Microsoft deal.
69
That one
billion,
is
yeah.
that one is for games. For games. Like I know they're very successful games, but still, damn, there's a lot. Like and this one they're saying like 5 billion. I'm like, oi. yo, the amount of Spider-Man stuff I've seen around, like I walk around, like kids are wearing Spider-Man stuff, and then people are talking about Spider-Man. Even like even like random ass kopitiams are selling like Spider-Man drinks. I mean like
I wonder what
Spider-Man is
Spider-Man drink.
everywhere, and overall 5 billion, and then like Activision, like Call of Duty, that game
Look
that
at the
that
movies
some people-
though, not even the money. Okay, not fair.
Yeah,
5
so
billion.
like yeah,
But
so
Ethan,
like,
you wouldn't go for 5 billion. You're the CEO of
I want to
Sony
go
now.
5 billion.
this CEO won't buy. This one won't buy.
I would need further
Because,
numbers, man. It's too
What Shark
too-
Tank crap is
too
this?
limited.
Okay, then break solid plans presented to Feige and Luis. See, they even spelled Luis wrong. This is people. Oh my god, this is people in charge of emails, and then they expect us to have perfect grammar on our resumes, and then they reject us. What about your
Yes,
fucks?
wow.
Anywho, this is funny. Deals place. Kevin Feige seems offended. Say deals are one-sided. And then we set the price too high. So Eason is Kevin Feige lah. Maceo suggests that 3 billion could do it. Kevin says 2 is max. Maceo says yes on condition that we still partially own franchise.
No, the funny thing is Kevin seems offended. Seems he's triggered.
Not impressed.
Man seems triggered.
It's like
had to go back.
2
to go
billion,
back to the drawing
and
board.
then but they still partially own the franchise. That's a bad deal, right? Would you take that deal, Ethan? You are conservative. Would you take 2 billion, but Sony also still keeps a bit of it? That seems
Oh, no.
nonsense. It's
That sounds bogus.
Oh, and here's interesting. Okay, final deal allows Spider-Man to appear in Civil War. Andrew Garfield as lead still. Oh, that's a bit sad, I guess. But Tom Holland's pretty good. That would be nice. Then in 2017, The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Thank God they don't have a part 1 and part 2 here. This is interesting. Then in 2017, The Amazing Spider-Man 3 is released. Avi Arad and Sam Raimi producers. Russo brothers direct. Marvel can recast everybody but Andrew. That's interesting now.
Everyone but Andrew.
They
Just
really
Andrew.
wanted to make, but here's Spider-Man has 2 more MCU appearances before The Amazing Spider-Man 4 is released in 2018. In 2020, Spider-Man versus The Amazing Spider-Man released starring Toby, not even Toby and Andrew. After 2020, Marvel will regain the rights to Spider-Man fully after paying us 2 billion.
After paying us 2 billion, they had to
You
stress
think
that
what?
point.
Cash or credit? And this is
After
the
paying us, we're not
Can
giving
someone
it
read-
if
can
they
we all
don't pay
read that
for it.
out
Oh,
loud?
really?
Overall, this should make us approximately 12 billion in profits over
Big brain, quick maths.
Oh shit! Easy money.
Oh my god! Imagine they sell the Spider-Man deal. It'll be quite a sad thing, though.
I want to see all the analysts and
This
like
was
market
said
researchers
in
who just
the
jump out the
first-
window after seeing this
the
bullshit.
1st of May 2015. So like, what are your guys' reactions to this? I had a week to process it and I still can't believe it. But it's just sort of like, this is the
my
first
God, where do you
thing I've
get it?
read in like a long time.
No, like
Sorry,
two
what?
main
Yeah.
things
So what
I
stands out
got
to
out
you?
of this freaking. No, like 2 main things I got. No. One is that Toby and Andrew they really wanted to make more movies with them. So like with them coming back in.
I mean, to be fair, when the Amazing Spider-Man 2 flop, what do you do? Easy. Go back.
No, but like I mean like they can, like Toby and Andrew are not gone. Like we keep, like a lot of people like pretend, not pretended, but they're saying like, oh, Tom Holland's the new Spider-Man. Like to me, that doesn't need to be just one Spider-Man. I mean, like Toby and Andrew are still it's not like they're over. So like this to me tells me that the Amazing Spider-Man 3 is very, very, very possible, and Spider-Man 4, but whether we need it, whether we want it, whether they should do it is another thing. But the thing is, it's very, very possible. So that's the
It
first
has
thing I
been
took
talked
away.
about.
Yeah. And then the second most stupid, this one is the most stupid point, is like, Jesus, these damn CEOs are just pulling numbers out of the air. They're just like, is it 12 million? There's a 12 million, there's a billions. Sinister 6, 2 billion. Easy money. And then you got part 2, bro. Part 2.
3.
And then guess what? We're gonna do part 3. Genius, man. Genius. Like, I feel so sad for all those people who are paid so much money to like evaluate things, evaluate companies, and do so much research, and you got people pulling up numbers from nowhere, and then there's like this idea, $12 million idea. Like, where do you get your numbers, bro? Like, come on lah. So like, yeah, so CEOs, damn, they're really annoying.
Have you lost faith in the corporate world?
It's time to retire.
Pretty depressing.
Depressing. That about.
If this guy take IELTS, I bet I will fail, man. And you get a fail, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
Jesus,
Amy
we work so
Pascal,
hard
though.
to get like, oh, really?
This is, I guess, it says, hey, or forward on all notes regarding Spider-Man AGM. Please also send this to Masio, his own reception. He had his own receptionist take notes.
I just think it was
Anyway, deal went well, and I'm proud of all of you for the great efforts. We've saved the brand. Thanks,
What?
Amy.
No, I like how she just why? Yeah, no, yeah, it's really what you say, lah. Why are we all held to such a high standard, and then the freaking top of the top, the best of the best, I can't even spell proud. That's proud.
This is depressing, hilarious, sad all at the same time. But hey,
when
maybe
you
we'll get
are
a
when
new
you are
movie.
Momo, when you're doing the podcast, like when you're putting timestamps and stuff, just put here depression. Just put depression.
This is gonna make a good YouTube clip out there. I can feel it. But I guess with this 1 hour 30 minute, I don't know how we started. You know what I like? I like how it's always like me and Jay. Like, okay, remind me to cut that out near the end. Me, Jay, and Fez were like, oh, what are we gonna talk about? The show's about to. There's not much going on, but then I guess with nonsense like this, with leaked emails, there will always be stuff to membebel about. But yeah, this about wraps it up this week's episode of What You Think, where we wanted to talk about Peacemaker Boba Fett, but instead had the best discussion of nonsense in corporate America. The
Disappointment.
film studios and what they had. I hope everyone who listened to this thus far has enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed some insights, deep dive into all the shenanigans going on at Sony. And this is just Sony. I wonder what goes on at Warner Brothers.
Oh,
Matrix 4 literally told us, give us the middle finger, but we'll see. But thanks, Jen, for joining us. And also thanks, Easton, for joining us. And I hope you enjoy, and if you can, continue to join anytime you're able to when you're not under the crippling depression of work. But this is Momo signing off for Jang and Eason. Find us on Instagram at What You Think Podcast, as well as Twitter at What You Think Pod. And this is me signing off. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time, or next week, I should say.
bye bye.